All right. All praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to Apostle Elders in New York, GMS, and salute to you, Akron, that's teaching the truth, 100%, not going left, nor going right. If you're doing that, you are brothers in truth, whether you're within GMS or not. You know, you're part of brotherhood. But like a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites, we are Israelites. All right, black is a color, not nationality. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the confusion face scattered abroad. All right, we are not affiliated with any black identity extreme group. All right, just something Israel. You all can check out the Jewish Virtual Library. You know, I have a couple of Jews in there, and it's sometimes on points, Zaki points, sometimes Esau. You know, he liked to, Salah for that, have a little sniffles, a little cold, but Esau, his what he do, he mix truth or lies and stuff. So you have to pick the bones out of the meat. It says right here is about the Israelites in the Roman Greco colonies. All right, so right here it says the early Jewish community, the early Israelite community. It says contact between Greeks and Jews. Now you have to remember that the Greeks are Edomites, because the original Japhetic people, the original Greeks, were pushed out there by Alexander, read First Maccabees. All right, said he was the first to rule Greece. I mean, he was the first foreigners to rule Greece. Then they know just what Edomites do when they take over a country and its people. They take over their culture, their language, and everything, and like to pretend like they're their people. All right, so these are Edomites, some of the Greeks. All right, it said contact between the Greeks and Jews outside of Greece began after the Babylonian exile of 586 to 539 BCE, when the Persian king Cyrus allowed Jews to return to their homeland after Babylon exile. They made Greece for a time. All right, so there you go. All right, so let me see. So right here, said the Greek historian Herodotus knew of the Jews, whom he had called Palestinian Syrians, included them in the list of those serving the Persian king Xerxes' navy when Xerxes invaded Greece in 480 BCE. It says right here, said there may have been isolated Jews living in Greek city as far as back as the Babylon exile, but the first organized Jewish communities in Greece was established approximately 400 BC. The communities flourished during the reign of Alexander the Great. I'm gonna call him Alexander the Grape. All right, I'm great about that demon. All right, it said in the subsequent Hellenist period, in around 300 BCE, Jewish immigrants flooded Hellenist cities along the Aegean coast and Greek mainland. The Greeks were the polytheistic and maintained a glamorous lifestyle, while most Jews retained a monotheism. Many wealthy Jews were attracted to Greek culture and created a class of similar poor Greek Jews. Right, those sound familiar, man. As just like today, you have a lot of Israelites, whether from the Southern Kingdom, Northern Kingdom, so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, Native Americans. They're attracted to the Greek fraternities, sororities, everything, man. The little secret society, Freemasons, and so on, man. It said Greek was a language of commerce, administration, and secular law in the Hellenistic kingdoms. And slowly, the Jewish communities began to forget Hebrew. All right, so this is where Jeremiah 7:14 began to get the pick up, man. All right, it says in around 260 BCE, certain books of the Bible began to appear in Alexandrian Greek translation. In approximately 250 BCE, the Macedonian Egyptian king Ptolemy ordered a translation of the time Bible to Greek by same scholar. Translation became no acceptable. All right, because first in Hebrew, then it was in translated in Greek. All right. It says the most famous confrontation between Greeks and Jews with the Maccabean revolt. Yep. 167, 164 BCE. This is the main reason why you gotta have the the 1611 King James version or the Apocrypha with you, man. You know, sit up there, listen to, you know, vocab, Malone, man, and you know, Fat Soul Sister Sherry, man. You know, hello, fat greasy self. You know, one of the dismiss the Apocrypha because they don't fit their plantation Christianity brainwashing program. All right, what it says right here says. It said the Seleucid king Antiochus imposed Greek religious customs on the Jews and tried to convert the Jewish temple of Jerusalem to a temple to the Greek god Zeus. It said the Jewish revolt led by the Hasmonean Judas Maccabee defeated Seleucid armies and recaptured the temple. After the revolt, many Hellenized Jews left Judea and moved to Hellenistic commercial centers such as Alexandria and Antioch, man. All right, so yeah, a lot of Jakes, man, you know. This is what this what happened. How they had it. What happened, man? It says what First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 11 said, "Those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded me and saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are around about us. For since we depart, we have had much sorrow." It said so. The vice pleaser with me in the plan. It said then certain of the people were so forward they went to the king, all right, to the Israelite king, who gave them license to do out the orders of the heathen. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the custom of the heathen, and made themselves uncircumcised, forsook the holy covenant, and joined themselves to the heathen, and was sold to do mischief. All right, so that's what happened, man. All right, your Israelites, they started following all the Greco-Roman customs, man, the Greek customs. You know, the heathen customs, man. All right. That's what it says. You know, the scripture said there's no difference between Greek and the Jews, because those Greeks were actually Israelites doing observing Greek customs. All right. So it says, all right. It says, Alright, so it says, after the revolt, many Hellenized Jews left Judea and moved to Hellenistic commercial centers such as Alexandria and Antioch. It says, according to Maccabee. Matter of fact, I'm finna go to Antioch right here. Let me see, Blue Letter Bible. Let me see. Watch what I have when I click on Antioch. Alright, I'm gonna blue up. Watch this. The definition Antioch. What is that? Let's see where Antioch. Let me see. Damn, they took it out. Wow. Cause usually when you click on Antioch, it'll say a place where a lot of Jews was dwelling, man. Wow, they changed it. Wow. Wow, they changed it. Well, cause it used to say place where many Jews was being converted by Paul, you know. So damn. Let me see. Oh, there you go, right here. Okay. Well, I guess. All right. So we found it in. Let's see. Acts 11 and 20. Okay. I thought they changed it, man. You know something, he changed things. All right, click on Antioch at Acts 11 and 20. It says Antioch means Germany again. It said capital of Syria situated on the river Orontius, founded by Celestius Nicanor in 300 BC, named in honor of his father Antiochus. Many Greek Jews lived there, and it was here that the followers of Hamashiach, all right, he's talking about the one that everybody called Jesus, his name is Yahushua, were first called Christians. All right, so they called Christians by the locals. All right, those jakes, man. All right, because they spoke Greek, they followed Hamashiach, they followed, Yahushua. All right, so there you go, man. Here you go. Right here it says show all. Let me just this right here. All right. It said Antioch. You go right here. It said Greek Jews living in those who profess the name of Hamashiach was first called Christians. Okay. All right. So there goes the dagger. Dagger in the sore wound of you wacky Christians, man. All right, proving that those people that Paul was dealing with, man, those were Israelites, man. Those were no Edomites, so-called Caucasian people, man. All right, no dagger to you. To you cats, talk trash against the Bible, man. You black, pro black power, African people. You ain't African, you're Israelites, just bug the hell out. But anyway, man, it says according to Maccabees, First Maccabees 15:23, also the Jewish historian Philo. In the years following the revolt, the Jews built their communities in Sparta. All right, we get the Spartans. All right, Delos, Cycling, Samos, Rhodes, Cos, Gortia, Crete, Phoenicia, Aegina, Dacilis, Botius, Macedonia, Antioch, Attica, Argos, Corinth, Cyprus. When Christian St. Paul visited Greece during the 1st century CE, he founded well-established Jewish communities in Thessaloniki, Berea, Athens, Corinth. The town we think Corinthians. It's called Corinthians. It's talking about the Israelites in Corinthia, man. Okay. All right. That's who Paul. When you read what is it? Let me see, Ephesians 2:18. This is what Paul was talking about. You remember First Maccabees, they made themselves on First Maccabees chapter 11 on down. They made themselves circumcised by dealing with those false gods. Those Hellenistic god, Greek gods, man. Alright. What is that? It said Ephesians 2:11 said, wherefore remember that ye be in the time past Gentiles in the flesh, who are called uncircumcised by that which is called circumcised. Right. They was called heathens by these Israelites that was calling themselves Greeks and worshiping the Greek gods. They was called uncircumcised by the Jakes who didn't lose their identity. All right. Who are called uncircumcision by that which is called the circumcision in the flesh made by hands, that at the time ye were out Hamashiach, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel and strangers from the covenant of promise, having no hope and without God in the world. All right. So there you go, man. All right. So these were Israelites, man. They didn't hear you read. They came back in the truth, man. They come back to the fact that they were Israelites, man. All right. Paul just reminded them. You know, they was bugged the hell out.